away.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Shutty, you're nicked.
6 to 4, number 3, performance. 2 to 1, number 11, jitterbug. 3 to 1, number 7, Bella Bella. 5 to 1, number 1.
That you on the phone, was it?
Yeah. It's about that blag.
What blag's that?
Don't worry.
The one where the security fella got shot?
I'm not with you.
For God's sake. The one where they shot the armoured truck guard? Come on, it was on the wireless. Good bit of driving.
Go on then.
Taylor McCombly's in London. The driver from Manchester.
Where?
Junk shop. Behind Lambert Road, North Kent. Near the cemetery.
You met Tober before, have you?
No, I've never had that pleasure. You?
No, I was on leave when he hit London. He did smoke Yavins with a hatchet.
Charming. He's on his toes from the army.
Marines, they still want him back. Court Martial.
He's a right hard man. Vicious. He broke the back of his master at arms.
That's a bit naughty for a driver.
No, he was in Borneo, Cyprus and Aden. And he did 4 tours in Ulster. Wonder why he deserted.
Maybe he wanted a bit of excitement.
That him, was it?
Don't know. Hold on, Guff. Whiskey, this is Zulu. Who was that?
Zulu? I don't know, these photos are ancient.
Terrific.
Over.
No sign of old Bill.
Yeah, well, don't expect that to last. 3 jobs in 2 days is too near the bone.
I'm not complaining, it's paying for my old age.
Drop dead.
The next job. Is everyone ready?
Go on, son. Tell him he's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right, I suppose, yeah.
Good. Good. I'm glad it meets with your approval.
But it doesn't meet with mine.
It doesn't have to. He's part of the movement. You're a hired thug.
Listen, Heine, a job's a job, but stuff a pantomime.
Pantomime?
You're pushing your luck, man. You can't go pulling jobs as quickly as this. Even the dumbest copper will be able to suss this lot out.
My dear Tobers, this operation is the outcome of thorough military planning and intelligence. Not some muddled scheming of a bunch of Mancunian psychopaths.
Military what? How do you know the old Bill hasn't got this place surrounded?
Otto Schmidt, alias Peter Van Greet. Served 5 years for armed robbery, 8 years for kidnapping and 2 years for possession of explosives. He's wanted for questioning in France and Holland. He's known as the German.
You got those warrants sorted out?
And what evidence? Ah, Michael James Boyd. Now, he's a known associate at Tober McCombie's.
Thought he only worked out of town.
If these jobs are even Stevens, he's made a bundle. Tonight's papers reckon they're going for $1 million.
You don't believe that, do you? They're just headline grabbers. I mean, all the tricks have been different.
Well, Tober's not in time for the bright lights, is he? So, let's get some evidence.
What about that other face, Gov? Not the bearded wonder, the other one.
Yeah, I can't place him.
Yeah, it bothers me.
Well, I'm not too stuck on your face as it happens, John.
So long, I was stuck down C11. They start late. What's the word? The German. He's still involved with explosives and kidnapping. Politics.
What sort of politics?
Extreme.
No kidding.
Yeah, and that other face. Rings a bell.
Do you want to go through the comic book?
Oh, certainly. I've got a week off. No, I probably saw him at a demo or one of those funny raids. Listen, Governor, if this is a terrorist caper, is it really down to us?
Violent robbery's always done to us, George. I don't care what the villains vote for. Go and have a word with Nicely, ask him if Special Branch have got any interest.
He hates me.
Everybody, George. Nicely hates the world.
But he's a super now.
And I'm a detective inspector, George, and you're not. That's what makes the world go round. Give him my regards.
Sergeant Carver? I was a little nonplussed when Superintendent Turner suggested we have a chat.
Yeah, well, nicely, Mr. Turner said it was nothing to do with his lot. He said DI5 were involved.
Not DI5.
No?
Good heavens, no.
No.
You're Mr. Regan. Wants to know something.
Yeah, look, can we go into an office?
Why, Sergeant?
Well, it's a bit more private, you know.
This is Whitehall, Sergeant, not the Kremlin. Perhaps we can come to the point.
Yeah, all right. Have you any involvement with a German called Schmidt? And a certain William Evil Willie Sanders?
Why might we be interested?
Well, politics. Political offences.
We don't have political offences in this country. I thought someone in your position would know that. Good afternoon, Samantha.
And what's a nice girl like her?
Typing the minister's letters, I hope. And what have these two heroes been doing?
A few blaggings, we think. 500 grand so far.
My, all without your noticing.
We've just gone on to them.
Don't tell me the yard's losing its touch.
No, sir, we're just playing them along for a while.
I wish you'd take the same attitude to my wife's parking fines.
That's a different department. Now, what about these two, sir?
Schmidt and Sanders. Not my department.
But a special branch boys told... Well, that's why I'm here.
Well, I'll root around, Sergeant. We're very cooperative.
Yeah, well, if you could let me know...
Oh, you'll hear all right. If we have an interest. Yes, the word will filter down to you. Have no fear. Just to make sure they let you out. A warrant card means nothing here, as you possibly noticed. Take care, Sergeant.
Zulu to Charlie, they've gone for a wet, I think. Over.
OK, Zulu. Look, you take a break, but leave your channel open. Off.
Have a shifty round the back, George.
Yeah, why not? Look, you move round the corner, and I'll suss out the backyard.
Be careful and don't borrow anything.
Oh, sure. If I'm well behaved, I might find 6 signed confessions.
I'll get back to the factory. By the time I sorted out that warrant.
Well, are you in, Tober?
What do you mean? Am I in? Of course I'm in.
Just you said to the German you thought it was getting close to the pound.
It is, son, it is. Have you ever fought the Sweeney? They're the real heavy mob.
I fought the army, Tober.
Oh, you did?
Maybe I've even fought you.
No, sonny. If you had, we'd have been doing business by the spiritualists. Can I help you, sunshine?
I'm looking for Earlsfield Road.
Not within a mile of here, friend.
Earlsfield. They said it was close to the cemetery.
We're all close to that, kid.
Yeah, well, thanks anyway.
Anytime, Mr. Ingram.
Not me, mate. You got me mixed up. My name's Fox.
All right, Constable. Can I go into my shop now? Right, that does it.
Okay, Sweeney! I'll count up to 10. Just to save us any embarrassment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Feeling the strain, old son?
His name used to be Dave. It didn't click.
When was this?
Oh, about 14 years ago. We used to race cars, Rossendale Hill climbs.
When you asked to stand in for my regular, I gave you just one piece of advice. What was it?
Always be where you wanted me.
When George came out of that alley, you weren't there.
No, I wasn't there. Well, not exactly, anyway.
Okay. I'm going to recommend you for 2 weeks as the supers driver. This man can drive for George.
Well, I'm sorry, sir.
All right. Did you disturb anything in that shop?
Ah, no. What about that warrant?
Yeah, I've decided to cool on that for a bit.
It's nothing to do with me, Gov, but shouldn't we nick them all?
That's what Askins said.
Well, what did you say?
Mr. Regan said we needed evidence. I said good interrogation would produce that evidence. Mr. Regan then asked for more time.
I'll just go and get those cigarettes, Gov.
I've just been with the Assistant Commissioner.
Not I trust in the biblical sense.
Jack, can you obey orders? I mean, if they're quite clear, quite specific.
Whenever possible.
Well, here is one, and I think it's possible. If you get the German, Doc Boyd, and Toba all together in the same place again, you will arrest them. So stop messing about, Jack, otherwise I'll find you another case.
We're still going to need evidence, Gov. I mean, all we've got so far is a tipper from a not very reliable snug. Unless George's men can be persuaded to shop them all in court, all we can have to do is scare them away.
At the rate you're going, Jack, that might prove to be the best available option.